Hey, what's up? It's John from Popcast Deluxe. The Grammys, the 2024 Grammys just concluded. Here are three things I'll be thinking about in the wake of them. First, Taylor Swift, fourth album of the year win. She won for Midnights. Do not think this is Taylor's best album, or even maybe in top three albums, but Taylor winning, especially over SZA and Olivia, lets me know that Grammy voters still take Taylor very seriously as a musician, and that any year that she puts out an album, it's going to be a juggernaut and hard to ignore come award time. Also, we might have to deal with this again next year because Taylor announced a new album that's coming out, not a re-record, a new album. It's called The Tortured Poets Department.
My brand new album comes out April 19th. It's called The Tortured Poets Department. I'm gonna go and post the cover right now backstage. Thank you, I love you.
Who among us, right? Second thing, JayZs Speech. Jay-Z won the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award, which is the kind of award that you make up when you need famous people to come to your show. Not to diminish the work that Jay has done, but it is a sort of elder statesman kind of award. Jay did not treat this as an elder statesman speech, or if he did, it was to castigate. It was to remind the Grammys that, yes, you can give me this award and celebrate me, but I'm not going to allow that to happen without me reminding you how systemically the Grammys have been poor in acknowledging the power of Black artists, especially Black women, especially Jay's wife, Beyoncé, who is the most decorated artist in Grammy history, but who has never won Album of the Year.
I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work.
For that to come on a night where Taylor won her fourth album of the year, which is the record, that felt particularly pointed. Jay said,
I'm just saying, we want y'all to get it right. We love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. We want y'all to get it right, at least get it close to right. And obviously it's subjective. Y'all don't got to clap at everything.
He seemed a little bit nervous, I thought.
No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.
He reached out and held the hand of his daughter, Blue Ivy, while he was delivering his speech. It was a very affecting moment. It really felt like it was spontaneous and came from the heart and was pointed. The third thing, let's talk just very briefly about the performances. Grammys can be tough. Grammys can be tough to watch, especially like up until 4 or 5 years ago, just burdened with like what we call Grammy moments, like an older artist paired with a younger artist. It's all felt very weighty, and also a way for the Grammys to essentially say, if you're young, you'll never get to perform on your own. I think that Miley had a very loose, fun, unexpectedly maybe bawdy performance. Billie and Olivia did great. It's an incredible year for women. Men barely left an impact this year. Phenomenal. Love to see it. But Tracy Chapman, if you are not thinking about Tracy Chapman right now, if you are not going and playing Fast Car, the original version, y'all know how I feel about the Luke Combs version, but if you are not playing the original version, go do that. Fast Car came out in 1988. It was actually very decorated at the Grammys. It was a rare example of the Grammys getting it right. Tracy Chapman won a bunch of Grammys in 1989 for Fast Car and for the album, and won Best New Artist at that time. Tracy Chapman also effectively has gone into exile for the last 15 or 20 years. Hasn't toured very much, hasn't performed, doesn't do press. Was a bit of a long shot that she would show up for the Grammys this year. But the Grammy moment between Luke Combs and Tracy Chapman was, I thought, incredibly special. Tracy looked really radiant and peaceful and incredibly happy to be receiving this kind of approbation. And Luke looked like a kid in a candy store. He could not have been more thrilled. It was a moment of genuine awe, cross-generational awe, that in theory the Grammys has historically thought it was good at, but wasn't. But for tonight, just for a minute, it was. Hit me in the comments. What did you think of the Grammys? What did they get right? What did they get wrong? Of course, they got stuff wrong, but let's talk about it a little bit both ways.